everyone. Allow me to introduce myself first. My name is Judiah G, Tacalig, and we will be discussing our topic, which is about the communication for academic purposes. So first, let's define what is academic communication. So academic communication is also called as the scholarly communication. Why does it called scholarly communication? Because it refers to the method of communication that are highly structured and generally only used in pedagogical setting. The words and structure used to express ideas as well as the method by which ideas are disseminated are only that can be included in academic communication. Academic communication is where students feel empowered when they can talk the talk in their social lives. Next of the topic, let's define what is the effective use of oral communication. So the effective use of oral communication also allows students to advocate for themselves. They must be able to articulate when and how their academic needs are not being met. A student who can effectively ask questions and get help from a teacher will often be more successful than students who remain silent even when they are unsure of what is being asked of them. Next slide, we will be going to discuss academic writing. So, let's define again what is academic writing. So, what is academic writing? In academic writing, it must be clear, concise, focused, structured, and backed up by evidence. The purpose of this is to aim the reader's understanding. In academic writing, always remember this. It has a formal tone and style, but take note of this. It is not complex and does not require to use a long sentence and complicated vocabularies. In academic writing, there is a simplest type of academic writing, which is the descriptive. The descriptive purpose is to give facts or information. Example of academic writing would be a summary of an article or a report of the result of an experiment. Now let's proceed for the next topic, which is academic writing has specific purposes. There are only 3 specific purposes in academic writing. So first, specific purpose is to inform. The purpose for writing to inform us to share facts and other information. Informational text such as report make statements that are supported by facts and truthful evidence. The second one purpose is to argue. Arguing and discussing is an essential aspect of academic writing. This involves proposing a clear and offering a rational reason with help of evidence that strengthen an author's point of view. Thus, an academic argument can be called as an evidence-based defense of a complex issue. In this purpose, there is features of an effective argument. So what are these featured for effective argument? So first, an effective argument is well-grounded and supported by relevant data. The second one is presenting an effective argument does not involve mere participation but also contribute to an existing argument or scholarship in the field. The third one is a fruitful academic argument defense against rational counter-arguments promoted by experts in defense of their perspective. Now, let's go to the last purpose, which is to persuade. In this stage, Writing that has the purpose to persuade, state an opinion or goal, and support it with reasons and supporting details in order to get the audience to agree and take action, or maybe both. So, the other topic will be discussed by Ms. Pangisban.
Thank you, Ms. Tacalig, for that wonderful explanation. Now let's move on. Let's proceed about the academic writing process. So in academic writing process, there are 3 stages that need to be followed. The first one of these is the pre-writing. Consider the topic, role of the writer, audience, and purpose of the author. Pre-writing is obviously refers to things, tasks, preparations carried out before actual composing. These tasks may include analyzing the writing task or topics, generating ideas, collecting data, and outlining. It is a preparation process that you can complete before you actually write your paper, essay, or summary. Pre-writing helps you organize your thoughts, plan your research or writing, and clarify your thesis. So after pre-writing, here comes the writing. Consider the formality, objectivity, explicitness, and the structure of the paper. Once you have done all preparations, you start to write your paper. At this stage, you will write as you have planned and make use of all data and ideas collected in pre-writing. You may use all strategies you have acquired, such as summarizing and paraphrasing. Writing process, if followed step by step, will lead to a successfully written product. Now, the last stage is the post-writing. Consider revising, editing, and proofreading before submitting the paper. Once you have finished your paper, don't think it is done. It is not complete yet. You need to proofread, edit, and revise your paper till you are totally satisfied with the final copy, which is ready to be handed in then. The next, academic and professional writing. So what is the difference between academic and professional writing? So, academic writing is mostly to showcase your research and expertise in a specific area or topic of interest, while professional writing is often done to influence or convince someone of something. Your audience in academic writing are teachers, fellow students, researchers, and industry experts, while in professional writing is targeted to colleges, business people, managers, and sometimes clients. In POV, most academic papers are written in third-person narrative, while professional writing can sometimes be written in first person depending on the specific situation or context. Now let's proceed. Academic writing elements. The first one is the formal language. So what is formal language? Less personal than informal language. Why is it less personal? Because it is used when writing for professional or academic purposes, like university assignments. The formal style used in academic writing ensures that research is presented consistently across different texts so that studies can be objectively assessed and compared with other research. Because of this, it's important to strike the right tone with your language choices. Next one is a third person. gives a picture of objectivity rather than personal thought. What does it mean? The beauty of writing in the third person is that it gives your work an element of objectivity and flexibility. When it comes to fiction works, writing in the third person portrays the narrator as a person who knows it all. If you are working on anything formal, such as argumentative papers or a research essays, then you must use third person. So, the third person will allow you to focus your work on available facts rather than your thoughts. Conventional structure consists of introduction, body, and conclusion. When writing any academic writing assignments, a student should begin by shaping a solid introduction. The main reason students still use it is that it is considered to be the most effective in terms of delivering information to the reader. The main body of your essay will be the source of information for your audience. When writing your body paragraphs, your main points should be stated according to the order of your outline and should support your thesis statement and with valid arguments and facts. Conclusion restates the writer's overall point. The conclusion is another good opportunity to tie the essay together and make it clear that you have supported your point well. The another writing elements is the objective tone, impartial, unbiased, and neutral. Objective tone is impartial. It does not show any feelings for or against a topic. Therefore, it is unbiased or neutral. Academic writing is based on research and not on the writer's own opinion about a given topic. When you write objectively, you are concerned about facts and not influenced by personal feelings or biases. Catered to the audience. Guides the intent of writing and determine how complex or how simple the piece should be. Knowing your audience helps you to make decisions about what information you should include, how you should arrange that information, and what kind of supporting details will be necessary for the reader to understand what you are presenting. The last writing elements, perfect spelling and grammar, the art of correctly assembling words from letters. Accurate spelling is important in academic writing, and you will lose marks if your writing has spelling errors. When writing, pay attention to the words that you think to spell incorrectly. You can then look out for this in your work and check them. The other topic will be discussed by Sir Lakban.